آمنت بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله واليوم الآخر
Can you ask for the incident that took place in Boston? I don't have much to say except the following points. Number one, we're very clear as a Muslim community, as a Muslim scholar in our religion, attacking civilians, bombing civilians is an act of aggression, and it is forbidden in our religion. Whoever did that attack, this is in Islam considered udwan, baghi, dhulm, consider transgression, consider an act of corruption, spread corruption on earth. It's an action that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hates and forbids. And it is a betraying, khiyan. And this is not the quality of Muslim, and that's not what Islam produces. Islam produces a religion of justice, fairness. That's number one. Number two, that I want our Muslim community not to react negatively because the suspects in this incident happened to, or they were Muslims, that they've been one arrested and one killed. They are Muslim. You know what? These two guys represent nobody but themselves. They don't represent the Muslim community. They don't represent anybody. They don't represent us. Or we represent ourselves through our actions. And I don't want the Muslim community to feel shamed or to put their head down and to be terrified and scared. No, put your heads up. Nobody, you know what? So what if someone did like that? That's his problem. You deal with it. I will stand beside my colleagues, my neighbors, regardless what the religion is, against such acts of aggression. And I wouldn't feel shamed by that. I will say this is, I condemn this action exactly like you and anyone else. So I don't want the Muslim community to go back and to be scared and terrified and react in a negative way. And also would like to say, please, my brothers and sisters, let's get rid of that conspiracy theory mentality. Sometimes I feel it has become too much. People cannot think straight anymore. Oh, must be somebody plot that. Somebody did that. You know, it's the government work. It is the, you know, there's a bomb drilling at that day. And you know, it's the government did it. And now they want to cover it up. And blah, blah, blah. And you will see all this theory. It is the security agency of this country or that country. They want to frame Muslims and they want to... So why all this? Why all this? Why are we so fascinated with nonsense like that? Is it because people do that and worse? There is some people who are so extreme in their views among Muslims will do things like this and worse. There is Muslim willing to kill you guys inside this masjid, and they think that's the most halal thing they can do. And they have no problem with that. Through the history, they killed Ali ibn Abi Talib, not you and me. Ali ibn Abi, the cousin of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And they think that's the best thing that they can please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with. So there is people extreme in their views. So why we always go to that conspiracy theories, blah, blah, blah. And some of them, it's really make me very irritated because you lose respect as a community, especially community leader, to come and speak out like that. It makes us, people have no respect for us as a community anymore. So please, make sure that we don't also take that kind of reaction and make up stuff as if we are the investigator. As if, mashallah, you work for the FBI and you have all the details information. And you talk with full confidence. Oh, there's somebody there, and all based on Twitters and internet, rumor. Also, one other thing that I would like to say as a reaction to this should give us an opportunity as a community to make sure that we teach our kids, especially the young teenager among them, the right Islam. Because a lot of people, as you see, can go straight through me, internet. Make sure that your kids take Islam from the right source. And I want to make this crystal clear. Crystal clear. Being a Muslim, practicing Muslim, a conservative Muslim, socially conservative, it doesn't make you an extremist. Not because my teenager boy or girl, she wore hijab or grew a beard, he's an extremist. No, that's absolutely unacceptable. Now, extremism is another different story. But I want us to make sure that from where they learn religion. It's your duty as parents to know that. What kind of understanding? Maybe it's a good conversation. What do you think of what happened with your kid? See what kind, because I know politically, there's so much pressure, there's so much corruption in this country politically. There's so much things about our foreign policy make people very angry. But are we going to channel this anger in the right direction, in the right method, or wrong methods? So the motive to make people angry at the government, angry at the American public, is exist. But how can channel that anger? Here's the question. Are you going to through the legal way, the civil way, to express your disapproval of 1, 2, 3? Or you're going to go to the illegal and haram and extreme way of killing and bombing, which is, you're never going to change anything, you only make things worse, and you lose your dunya, and you lose your akhirah as well. A'udhu billah. So we make that conversation clear, opening an environment, clear, safe environment to speak about it with our children, and to make sure that they are on the right track, These are the points that I want to share in regard to the incident of Boston. And alhamdulillah, our community is beautiful. Wallahi, Houston is blessed. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. Come closer to each other. Come closer to your leaders in the masjid. These two kids, if they, and I don't know what's the whole investigation going to be, but one thing that I heard, they have no connection with the masjid. They don't go to the masjid. And that's the problem. When people start self-learning, you're not close to the community. That's where the problem happens. So make sure that your kids are part of the community, part of the site. That's a safe environment. That's a safe environment. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect all of us. One last thing I want to say. So many also people comment after this Boston incident saying, what about the Muslim dying in Iraq? What about the Muslim dying in Syria? What about the Muslim dying this and dying that? And I don't know what's the point for bringing this up. Yani, are you mad at the American public that they are not angry over the bombing that take place in Syria and Burma and these places? If you talk about the American public, that's normal. That they will care about what happened in America more than anybody else. Yani, do you think people in Iraq or in Syria care about what happened in India? Care about what happened in Nigeria? Care about what happened in America? When Colorado shooting happened, people in Egypt, the public, the general Egyptian, were talking, or in India, Pakistan, oh my God, there is people died today in the theater. They don't care. Or if they care, it's just a temporary reaction. So it's a very normal for American public to care more about what happened here than outside. That's their my home. The cut comes to the Muslim community. Muslim community have these two sides. One global side. We are part of the Muslim Ummah. Okay? So the other side, we are Americans. If you choose to be an American citizen, if you choose to live here, to make this a home for you, if this is what you chose, so you made that choice. You became your part of your country. So I care about, that's my home. You know, guys, my daughter could be among those who are running this marathon. My son could be among those who are watching them. My mother-in-law could be there, my father-in-law. So if I choose to make this part of my country, so that's why I care about. And there is no contradiction between me as a Muslim, have that global link and that national link. They don't contradict each other. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Mecca was the land of kufr. It was not the land of Islam. What was the land of Islam? Medina, that's where he going. Still he said, the most beloved land to my heart is Mecca. It's a natural phenomenon. Where you live, where you call home, you have a love and care for it. So you don't need to bring this up, especially if you've ever been in a microphone. Or American public will not get that. As for government, yes, first responsibility, you know, it's a local things they will definitely care about. What we need to do, we can use this to see and to share and show sympathy and support. And we can use example like this, how much we heard about what happened to Boston. Can you imagine this happening in a daily basis in Syria? That's the language. You don't say, why you are this and not this. You're not going to get anything this way. You're going to turn people off and away from you. But you be smart in the way you raise the issue. I'm saying this through some of the points that the comments and the reaction I've seen in the Muslim community. But alhamdulillah, don't be too scared. American people are not bad people. You know them better than me. You've been in America more than I've been. You know, American people are not bad. Some people make it sound like they're going to lash us everywhere and they're going to hang us on the trees and they're going to cut our heads off. You know, I know Masjid, they didn't pray Jumu'ah yesterday. They closed the Masjid, afraid. I'm serious. They closed the Masjid, scared. Scared of what? And I think that's also show how ignorant we are about the American public. You know, there is element of extremists, but not that. They don't represent the vast majority in any percentage in the American public. So inshallah, you know what, put your head up. I'm a Muslim and I'm proud to be a Muslim. And I'll continue to be a Muslim. You like me, alhamdulillah, that's me. You don't like me, Ardullah wasi'a. Allah's land is so big. And I don't think my religion is a threat to America. I think my religion is an asset to America. And that's what I really believe through all good Muslims like yourself that I have seen and met in this place. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you. And I want to tell you, wallahi, from the bottom of my heart, I'm so proud of you guys. Wallahi, this is something I take. I'm so proud of the Muslim community. So proud, Yani. You didn't know how valuable you guys are. You know, in the middle of nowhere, literally. Okay? You stand up to us. You know what? We are awareness. You go to your work, you go to your street. You know what? I add value to the place I am. You remind me of what Allah described and His Prophet with Yahya. وَجْعَلْنِي مُبَارَكًا أَيْنَمَا كُنْتِ. Make me a blessed wherever I am. And that's you guys as a Muslim community. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you tremendously. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Muhammad, thank you very much for having me this night. And I'm sorry to take from your time. I never thought I'll go over time, but sorry about that.
And of earth, nothing may compare.